So with the consonant sound, I said. So the article, actually we use a before a word with a consonant sound, isn't it? But even university, you see, example university, uniform, unit, okay, European. If you look at these words, then what's the starting pronunciation? Look at the pronunciation because these are consonant sounds. Okay, you. So it is the pronunciation is coming like Y, isn't it? Starting with Y. So hence it is a consonant sound. So you have to use A. Otherwise, for A, E, I, O, U, what we have to use and, isn't it? But here, based on the sound, it is coming like consonant sound. University, U. So you have to use only A, not an. Okay. Similarly, uniform. Y pronunciation is coming. So uniform. So use a, not and. This is the thing you have to remember. Like similarly, unit or union. Before that, you have to use a unit, a union, European U. Again, there also the beginning letter E. Even though EU is there, but when you pronounce it, U pronunciation is coming European. That's why a European, not an European. That is the difference you have to identify with the article A. Okay. Similarly, 1 rupee coin, one whenever you are saying it is coming like W pronunciation. One rupee coin, a one act play, a one-eyed man. One means it's coming like W pronunciation. So before this also you have to use A. Okay, so European university, even though they start with vowels, but you have to say based on the consonant sound, you have to use only A. That is the thing you have to remember. The next, when do we use an? And before a word with a vowel sound. Here it is clear. Whenever you get this sound, you have to use an. A, E, I, O, U. So an orange, orange, okay, an egg, an elephant, okay, in such case, um, an apple, in such cases it is clear, okay, but the problem is when it comes like this, R, even though it is HOUR, the pronunciation here in this case, what do we say? H is silent or H is mute, we say, isn't it? H is silent, hence, how do you spell it? How do you pronounce it? R, okay. I've been waiting for him for an R. For an R. So R pronunciation is coming because of the pronunciation. You have to say because of its sound, the way you are using. So you have to use and because here in this case it is H is silent letter. Okay. So in such cases you have to see so and you have to use. So only the difference here you see above university, uniform, unit, U pronunciation. So A we have used. Here similarly only this is actually for H pronunciation only. And honest, honest. It is not honest. Honest person. Okay. An heir. He is an heir to the property. Heir. You don't say that heir. Okay. Heir to the property. It is an honor for him, or this is an honorary post for him. This is an or he is doing an honorary service, free service, honorary service he is doing, and he is an honest person. So in all these cases, H is silent. So the pronunciation is vowel sound pronunciation. Hence we use an heir, an art, an honest, an honor. Okay, but for some words, even though starting with H, but we spell it as a pronunciation also starting with H only. Hotel, isn't it? We don't say hotel, we say hotel. H pronunciation, it is clear. So in such cases, hotel, historical, humble, where H is pronounced, then we have to use only A. Okay. For this, you have to, where H pronunciation is there, you have to use only a, not but an. So based on pronunciations only in articles, you have to remember, especially in usage of a and an, based on the pronunciations or the based on the sounds. Okay, the sounds, how do they come? Whenever we pronounce them, then so you have to remember these two clearly. But H, if it is pronounced as such in these words like hotel, historical, humble, then you have to write only a but not an. So this is a hotel, this is a historical movie, or this is a horror movie. A we don't say horror, horror. There H is pronounced. And he is a humble person. He is an honest person. Here he is a humble person. Her pronunciation is there in these words. So hence we use only a, not an. That you remember. Then for abbreviations like MP, an MP, MP, M. So the M, whenever you say, it is EM, M, isn't it? Like that, L, EL pronunciation is coming. So an LLB. Similarly, an NCC, NCC, N, NEN. So an NCC, an X-ray machine, an X-ray, XEKS. So in these cases also we use an before them. It is an X-ray machine. He is an MP. He is an LLB student. He is an LLB student. He is an NCC officer. Okay. So and we have to use for these words like the pronunciation M, N, okay, L, X. Okay, in such cases, we have to use especially MLA and MLA or an degree, MA degree or MA and MA. Okay, in such cases also we use based on the pronunciation. Okay, next we do. When we talk about profession or occupation or particular community or nationality, religion or caste, at that time also we use a or an, isn't it? Based on that. She is a teacher, is a teacher, isn't it? Teacher, it is profession. So before that, a teacher. What is she? She is a teacher. He is a carpenter. That is an occupation. He is a carpenter. A carpenter. Okay. He is a Muslim. It is. It is a talks about his religion or his community. Okay. A Muslim. I am an Indian. It talks about the nationality. He is a German. He's an American. Okay. It talks about the to which nation he belongs to. So he is an Indian. I am an Indian. To this nation, I belong to this nation. Hence, I am an Indian. So before that, in pronunciation, isn't it? E. So you have to use only again. Remember, and you have to use because the pronunciation is Indian. So an Indian, an American, but he is a European. Okay, so like that to the nationality to talk about the profession and occupation, even any caste also you can use a before that. Then before a verb used as a noun, before a verb used as a noun, like he goes for walk. Is it a walk also? So you all know it's a verb. But verb which is used as a noun, then what do we do? We use an article here. Okay? He goes for a walk. Walk is here, one verb is there, but walk is also verb. But before walk, if you make it as a walk is made here, two verbs you should not use in a sentence, isn't it? Continuously, he goes for walk, it is he goes walk. That is wrong at all. Two verbs you cannot use in the same sentence. Then what do? Then you are converting this verb as noun. Okay, changing the verb as noun. So before noun you have to use the article. He goes for a walk. He goes for a walk. Have a look at this. We keep on using teachers. Have a look at the board. Okay, have a look at this or at your book. Have a look at your book or at this. A look. Look is also verb, but here we are not using it as a verb. We changed it as a noun, and then we are using before that one article we are using. Have a look. Make a noise. In a hurry. In such cases, we use this. Um, he gave a talk, or he gave a talk on so and so topic. He gave a talk. Gave and talk both are verbs, but talk is made as a noun. So before talk, he gave a talk, he gave a lecture. Okay, in that case, you can use a when the verbs are made as a noun, and before that we are using, because always articles or any adjectives they talk about the nouns, isn't it? But the verbs here they are changed as nouns, and before nouns you are using article. Okay, remember. Next one, before a singular countable noun, when it represents a whole class, all. Okay, before a singular, this is important in A and an. Singular countable nouns. Countable nouns which we can count. Okay, in such cases, but it represents the whole group, all, the whole class. In such cases also you have to use article. An elephant has a trunk. An elephant has a trunk means this one elephant has a trunk, okay, but it talks about the whole group. All elephants have trunks. That is the meaning. All elephants have trunks. An elephant has a trunk. In singular countable noun you can use, but when it applies to the whole group, all elephants they have trunk. So you are using this singular one represents the whole class. An elephant has a trunk. A triangle has three sides. Any triangle, if you take up any triangle, all triangles they have three sides only. So this represent a and in this case they represent the whole class or the whole group or all. So in such cases also we use a dog is a faithful animal. A dog. Okay, it's the whole group. Okay, in such cases we use. Next. Next one, in exclamatory sentences. Okay, especially after word, after what we use. What a beautiful flower it is. What a beautiful flower. Isn't it? This is very common sentence. What a beautiful flower it is. So in exclamatory sentences, after what we use a. What an idea. Usually in advertisement, what an idea, Sergi, isn't it? What an idea. In such after, immediately after also, we use because idea, I, isn't it? Pronunciation, you see. So you have to use what a idea, you should not say. What an idea, isn't it? What a place it is, a place. So in such cases, so after exclamatory sentences, after what you can go for article. What a place it is, what a beautiful flower it is, what a beautiful sari it is, what a wonderful place it is. In such cases, exclamatory sentences, you can use article, especially a and. Next, before adjectives, also you use before adjectives. Okay, like usually an apple, it is clear every time we use because apple is a noun, and before that, because it is apple pronounced actually vowel sound, so we use an apple. But before apple, a red is there, color is there. That is an adjective. So you have to add before an adjective, you have to add this article. Then a red apple. Okay, A red apple you can use. Actually, here it is talking about apple only, but in between another adjective because you can add number of adjectives. This is also an adjective. This is a determiner. After this, you can actually when I do order of adjectives, you come to know how to use this. Here you can use color or anything, even quality, any quality also you can use. An intelligent student, a smart boy, an interesting story. So for adjectives also we use a and an. So interest here it is actually talking about the link always. Even the articles they talk about because they are adjectives they talk about only nouns. But in between we are adding one adjective, an interesting story. A story usually we use, but because interesting in, so you have to use and before this, an interesting story, an intelligent student, a smart child. Okay, so in such cases, before adjectives also we use a or an. Next one, we use a and an to talk about it indicates or it represents one. Okay, there all the whole group we are using a and an, but here it talks about only one thing. I have a pen, or she bought a pen. A pen in this case it indicates one pen. She bought one pen, or she has one pen. He ate an egg. An egg in this case indicates he ate how many eggs? Not two or three. An egg, if you say he ate only one egg. So in this cases, what it indicates? It indicates one number. A and always we use for singular. That is sure, isn't it? So it talks about one. She bought a pen means one pen. He ate an egg means one egg. And before nouns, the last one you see, before nouns, at the time of introduction, you use a. Suppose, for example, you want to start a story. Once there lived a farmer. There lived a farmer. A farmer because we don't know. We are at the beginning only, we are starting. Okay, after that, once introduction is over, you can go with the definite article. The you can use the farmer had 100 acres of land. The farmer had two children. Then you can use the later stages. But at the beginning, you have to say once there lived a farmer. Once there ruled a king. Okay. Later you can go for the king, the king, the king. You can add. But in the beginning of this, you should say once there ruled a king. Okay, and or else you want to talk about an incident you want to share with your friend or anything. I saw an accident while I was coming. I saw an accident. Then you keep on saying later you can say that accident was about so and so thing later. But beginning you should say I saw an accident in the morning, then you can continue. So in such cases also, so at the time of introduction, when you start something or something or about someone, if you want to talk about in the beginning stages, then you have to use a king, a farmer. Okay. So this is all about the usage of. So today I introduced the articles, both the indefinite and definite articles, and I started the usage of a and an. When do we use a and an? Completely, we discussed today. So with this, I'll wind up this session. I'll be back soon. Thank you for watching my video.